had 450, but honestly, if we get 200, I'd be surprised, but I'd be happy. I know this account does not, what is it? Shadow ban. So we'll wait. No, social approach. It's not how lives work. If you have 440, we had like 450. You likely will not get back over 300. You usually automatically lose a turd. And then if you get to like 150, 200, if you get back to 200, like that's pretty good. So we'll see if we get to 200. I don't know if we will, but we'll give it a bit of time.
I have like a Scentsy, like a wax warmer, like that mouth scented wax, and I was changing the scent in it in the dark because Yams is asleep, and I missed the wax spot, and I dumped wax out on my entire dresser top.
That sounds horrific. We're gonna give it. Should I just start 150? Should I just start? It's a 5-minute video. We're gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'd say go for it. I am going to start recording again, and that way everything's on YouTube.
We do need. So I had been asking Magical and Brussels to sort of like tell me whether or not I'm being too gotcha in nature. And so if we can get Magical in here, because I want to go through each of these one by one and see. And if there's anyone who's BIPOC in the comments, specifically anyone who is Black or Indigenous, because there is one part that, is it a big deal? For me, it is. Like, I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't do it. But like, maybe I'm being like, I know he's going to say, oh, you're just being fucking soft. But like, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. So if there's anyone in here who would like to join, who is Black, or specifically, I would prefer Native American, because it's going to be specific to Native Americans. So if there's anyone else, feel free to join. I'm a Galen.
Nurse Ratchet said she'll come up on her backup.
We'll see. Delirious. Okay. So we're going to go one by one, and you guys can tell me what you think. This is the first one, and it's about the NFL. And this was 6 years ago, or 6.5. Ready?
In the news again for his remarks on real Americans, especially those in the National Football League. This past Sunday, multiple members of the each their own. Donald Trump is in the news again for his remarks on
I restarted.
the national anthem. This, of course, is met with resistance in our red, white, and
sorry, I am. Wait. Sorry, let me see how many times I did it. Okay, that was it. That was the last one. Okay, great. Sorry.
Especially those in the National Football League. This past Sunday, multiple members of the each their own. Donald Trump is in the news again for his remarks on protesting the national anthem.
Watch the fingers.
This, of course, is met with resistance in our red, white, and blue, also known as a majestic shade of freedom, but to each their own. Show their support for one country. 16 years later, we burn the American flag, spit on its belief, and protest the national anthem. In fact, some people confuse patriotism with racism and confuse the very ideals of what color you must be to be a real American, when the only colors that should define you as American are red, white, and blue, also known as a majestic shade of freedom, but to each their own. Donald Trump is in the news again for his remarks on protesting the national anthem. This, of course, is met with resistance from real Americans, especially those in the National Football League. This past Sunday, multiple members of the National Football League took it upon themselves to greatly and utterly disrespect our country's national anthem, more specifically our flag, by protesting on a mass and grand scale to show their dislike for our president's comments. In fact, the mass majority of the